Good morning, YouTube. Sam Broom with another take on the fragrance scent of the day, or scent of the day / his take on the fragrance. Again, I want to apologize for any glares that might be on this ride with us, any road noise that might be in this car with us, any windshield wiper or left or right blinker noise making. I want to apologize. But anyway, I'm gonna start off today by giving y'all what I watched last night. It started off as when I got off work. I watched. I love to watch the rap battles, and I was watching my man Goods versus Cassidy, and I'm gonna give it right to you. Goods smashed Cassidy, smashed him. There's a difference between when you are an industry dude or industry man, industry singer, rapper versus battle rapper. It's like in this book that I read some years ago. It's called Richest Man in Babylon. One of the things that the richest man said to the dude that wanted to be rich was, why would you give your money to a sword maker to go buy jewels? Basically, what the hell does he know about jewels when all he did was make swords? So Cassidy had no business being in that field, being in that arena. That's not what he do. He can write song, he can write music, he can write and do commercial stuff. But that whole battle rap stuff is completely different. You gotta stay out of there, Cassidy. Them dudes are different animals. Then I watched, when I went home, me and my wife went out to the stores. Before we left, I watched TLTG do his interviews on his alternatives, his cheap alternatives, his top 5, his 5 fragrances that has cheap alternatives, or cheap alternatives to the 5 expensive. It was a tag video. I watched that. What I didn't know at the beginning, that it was a tag. So I was watching, and I seen his list. I got to the end, and just before I got to the very end where he tagged some people, I cut the damn thing off. Still not knowing that it was a tag video. So then, this morning when I got up to go to my part-time job, I started listening to my man, Mr. Cheap Sense, and lo and behold, he did a tag video on the same concept. I watched his to the entirety though, to find out who he was tagging. And my brother tagged me in the video. Trey Sense, and it was one other person that he tagged. Oh, Scent Nation. So he tagged me, Trey Scent, and Scent Nation for this next tag. It will be up by tomorrow, by Saturday. It will be up. This is Friday now. Saturday it'll be up. So I want to thank you, and I've been busting my brain trying to figure out 5 different ones that nobody did yet. And I'm going to get that out as soon as possible. I might even get it out tonight. It'll be the second video tonight or first thing tomorrow. So that's what I watched yesterday. And last night, this morning. So, my scent of the day, as y'all seen in the intro, is Mandarina Duck, Pure Black. This is a bad boy. I tried to get my hands on the extreme, but the extreme is extremely priceless, or pricey. It's way overpriced, man. But not too many people have it for sale, and the ones that do have it for sale know that everybody's trying to get it. So they trying to price the damn thing out of whack. So I settle for what I have, which is the original Pure Black. And what I would say about this fragrance, man, it's something special, you know. It's great for the fall, for sure. It's not anything that it won't come second fiddle to anybody or any fragrance out there. I'll tell you that. And it's reasonably priced. Very reasonably priced. I mean, when I first sprayed it on, I got like a peppery orange, tangerine, bergamot type of entrance. Then I got the tonka bean and like a little floral coming in on the back end of that. And then it has like sandalwood and vanilla. So it's nice, creamy, sweet, not overly sweet unless you fucking bathe in it. But it's not overly sweet, but it's really, really good. As a matter of fact, I think I sounded off pretty much all of the notes that's inside of it. I remember this from when I first purchased it. I wore it a couple times. I maybe twice. But it has come on, man. It has pepper, bergamot, tangerine, tonka bean in the midst, terrine flower, African orange blossom, sandalwood, Virginia cedar, and vanilla in the base. And exactly what I said is what pretty much all the notes that I seen in this thing, or I seen that was listed in this thing. It has a lot of like creamy, sweet notes in it. As I can remember, it lasted maybe 6 hours, 5 to 6 hours. I might have to do an update like my man Israel be doing in his videos, where he does an update later on in the day. Maybe I'll come back, shoot the second part to this video, let y'all know exactly how much time it took before it got to the skin, before it became a skin scent. But as for now, it's nice and creamy. It's very good. Very good. They did a hell of a job. I think her name was Natalie Lawson, who did this, who was a composer, and it came out in like 2009 or something like that. I purchased this in like 2013, 14, somewhere around there. But it's a good scent. So that was my scent. That's my scent of the day. Mandarina Duck, Pure Black. If you haven't gotten it, it can easily be purchased for less than 50 bucks. And it's a good scent for the fall or winter. It's your boy Sam Broom, signing off. Deuce.